You advertise your book as an historical novel and a saga of World War II in Israel. I know it's over 400 pages, but what is it about?
So what really took place is a couple of weeks after Kristallnacht, which was the time that Hitler decided to really start a pogrom against the Jews in Germany. These two teenagers who were romantically inclined to one another, one 19, the other 16, left at that time. And it was shortly after they left that Hitler actually closed the border.
An jedem Tag nur zu denken an Deutschland, an Volk und an Reich, an unsere deutsche Nation. Unser deutsches Volk siegt!
And so we developed the story of following them into America. And as Alan had indicated, Laura, who's our heroine, was a jazz pianist, and she took up residence in New Orleans at the very famous The Roosevelt Hotel, while her friend Mark saw his mission to be vengeance against the Nazis. And so he went to school, learned how to be an aviator, and joined first the Royal Air Force and then the United States Army Air Corps to fight the Nazis in the air. He wanted to kill one Nazi at a time.
I'm from Ponchatoula, Louisiana, which is a small town that's west of New Orleans, but I've always loved New Orleans history, and I stumbled upon this story years ago, but I needed someone like Mr. Alan Berkowitz to help me write this story, and together it's turned out a beautiful story. But it's all New Orleans flavor and New York flavor, and our story bounces back and forth between what Mark does, what Laura does, and back and forth, and experiencing the war, experiencing the growth of her entertainment career, her feelings for other people, her emotions, his emotions, what he had for other people, and his experiences.
We were able to entwine the traditions of Judaism into the story, the traditions of how these Jewish families made their lives more comfortable in their new surroundings. They were entering a land where they had no idea of what the customs of America were, nor the language. So they basically started from scratch. And with Alan's deep feeling towards Israel as a Jewish state and a promised land, it made it very interesting that coming from such diverse backgrounds that we're able to put together what we think is a moving novel. It's fictional, it's historic, and quite moving. You can read along with it and be with them in their various journeys, both in the jazz capital of the world in New Orleans of the 1940s, and also New York and the European theater of the war. We take you through that, and at the end we get from the end of World War II, where Mark's mission of his sort of mission accomplished in killing off the Nazis, decides that his new mission should be one of mercy. And this mission of mercy would be to bring the Jewish displaced persons to a new life in Israel. And so we follow the story into Israel, to the Declaration of Independence of the State of Israel. That about?
Oh yes, it's great. And of course there's a lot of things, beautiful love affairs, fighting in the air, the combat scenarios, really great stories.
Well, it's available by going to any of the net stores that I mentioned earlier, Amazon.com, Booksamillion.com, or what's the other? BarnesandNoble.com.
Barnes and Noble.
However, we do have a website that we've set up because a picture is worth 1,000 words, and our website will take you through pictures, step by step through the novel with quotes from it. Our website is www.thejazzgirlsandtheflyboy.com, and we're going to try to show that along the bottom of the screen so that you can pick that up. It's well worth looking at the website, and of course we'd love for you to buy the book and talk about it.
The first song is beautiful, a Yiddish song that I've never heard. I thought it was gorgeous.
The name of the song?
It's A Shtetl of Bells. which is really my little town of Belz. It's a little town in Poland, even though this is taking place in Germany.
You got a thing that you do with the fly thing? Okay.
No, we don't do it. Besides, if it's Jewish, he doesn't know it. If it's not Jewish, I don't know.